Jules here from Joolsedesigns at JT Creations. So today we're making some pockets, and yeah, they look similar to my corner pockets, but they don't fold down. You can put them in a corner. Just let me find my bee journal. I still haven't done anything with it yet, so you could fit it in a pocket. I think it's nice on the page. You could put it in the middle, and it's just a folded square piece of paper, and I used dandelion and turmeric paper on that one with book pages, and some little scrap paper that I had. This one was a digital that I did inside out, so it was like just white on one side, so I did the white, folded that and folded it down, so you've got the digital there, and then I put book page there. Quite easy to do, but we'll find a, see, this is from the spring journal, so this doesn't really go with the bee where this one does, but I'm sure I've got something somewhere there. That would be nice. So with that one, even that one. So, you know, when you're thinking about it, pick your papers and then do it. So what I do is, this is an A4 paper, so you could do the same with a letter size. And this is avocado. You can see it's been in the oven because it was on the old tray. And what I do is I just fold it like that and fold it from the corner. Make sure the sides, these two sides are level. And then I cut this off, and I'll cut it off with the trimmer. So there we are. So what we do is we fold that there. Now I'm using this as a template just to get this. So then it's just I want them the same size. But normally what you would do is you just fold this side up so that this goes straight, and then fold that up so it matches that. And then fold one of these down like that. And that's all you do. And then you can cover it with stamps, book page, digitals, whatever. And what I'm doing is I'm looking for a digital from a spring collection. And again, of course, we'll decorate the two of them together. So I'm just moving that up, making sure that the corner that's better. You just pull your paper along there if your corner isn't right. And then I'll cut this bit off. Okay, and again I'll do this one outside. I'll put the white outside. So again, we just fold it up. And what I'll do is I'll measure it so you can see. So we'll find the middle. So that's all I've done, is I've just nipped that. And it's 2 3/4 from there, and this has to be straight. And again, now you've got that straight edge, you just make sure that these two edges match. I'm just going to burnish that down. And then you've got your two papers there. And there we are. So two. That one's slightly smaller. It doesn't matter, but it measures just a smidgen over 5.5. And that one measures 5 3/4 at the widest. So what I do then is I get some book page. Now I've got this is an old well, it's not that old, it's a Greek, you know, those like paperback romance books that you used to get. I picked it up in the second-hand shop, so I'm just going to rip that off. And I think, do we want that one on there? No. Do we want that one on there? Yeah, quite like that. So I'm just going to rip 2 pages off here. And I'm just going to sit down while I do this. Okay. So I'm just going to take that, give me a straight edge. So I'm just taking it on the trimmer. I'm just taking that. And I'm just going to take this off as well. And the bottom one. Okay, so I've got my 2 pages. It's just that I want the writing on there. So what I'm doing is I've got my, and I want a border, even on the white paper. I like a border. Now I can feel that under there. And what I'm doing is I'm just getting my pencil and I'm just marking that corner there. And I'm just marking that corner there. And I'm just marking that. So I'm just going to trim from there to there. And then I'm going to trim from there to there. And I may need to trim some more off, which is fine. And then we just set that there. So yeah, so it needs a little bit more off at this side. So again, I just put it on the trimmer, and if you want to see what I'm doing, I just put it on the trimmer like that. This edge is right, but this edge isn't, so I've just got that. So I've just took it kind of off there. And that looks, I just want a little smidgen off here. Yeah, it's off this one. So put that one to the edge and take, and it is just a smidgen that I've took off. And that's it. So that's that one. Now I'm just going to have a look at what I've got left. To do this one. and that's not going to be enough, so we'll put that there. And that one's not going to be enough, so it's going to have to go here. So again, so there, I'm feeling down through that's my nails there. Yep, put that up a bit, and then to that corner. So again, I'm just going to trim it from the pencil lines. Ah, there it is. It's on that key. I couldn't see it. Let me do that. So I'm going to trim from there to there. And there we have it there. So we've got those two. And what I did with that one, I used a little bit of the paper to go there. And do I want yellow? I think I might put yellow, so I'm just taking that bit off. In fact, what I'll do is I'll cut that with the scissors. All I need it to do is just cover sort of like this bit. I'll need to take a little bit off the edges because it needs to be, it needs to fit in. So we'll take that off. And we'll put that there. And then what I want to do is I want to ink around the edges. Now, on that one, I used brown. On that one, I used weathered wood. And the reason I used weathered wood was because of this colour here. Now, this is like a beige and a red, but I don't want to do it red. So I think brown would be the best. But I don't want it too dark, see, and then that'll just fit in there like that. And that's how that looks. It'll fit better. So I've got gathered twig here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ink round these first. That one's going there. And it's just kind of the edges that I'm inking just to make them pop on the white, although I am going to ink around the white as well. And this one just needs a little drop of ink on the bottom there, so we'll put those there. And I'm just, you're not going to see the top part, but you will see this. And we'll do this one. And it doesn't have to go right along because that's getting covered. and then we'll do these. And if you want to open them to do this edge, you know, you can do that, that's fine. Because it's been folded, it will go back in no problem. Just fold it back up. And then we'll ink around the edge of this one. And I've smudged it a bit, and because, but it's fine. A bit more on this. And there we are, so we've covered that. And there you can see it taking shape already. Now I've muddled these up. That's perfect for that one. So all I'm using is, I'm just using glue stick. I've got some here. It must be it's hot through the day and cold at night, so it just doesn't like the different temperatures. And there's that one. And what I would probably do is just fitting this one in here. Just make sure it's there, yeah, and that just fits there. So what you would do is you'd probably stitch round that and round that one. You could stitch round that if you wanted. Put this one in, and because it's done with a glue stick, it just slides into place. Just make sure that you get glue stick on all your edges. If you find that your edges lift a bit, just do it with a little bit of glitter glue. And what I usually do then is I usually do get my glitter glue, and so it's just and I just put that over there. And I also stick that down as well, because if you want, you can use them as pockets, but you can't get much in them. So what I usually do is I usually do a little bit and then do a little bit there and a little bit there. I don't stick it down there, I usually leave that. And there we have it. There we have our nice little pocket. And if you wanted, you could fold that over and just have a half pocket, and you could stick it in and have a pocket behind. I quite like this. I like the envelope look on it, and it'll fit a nice little tag. There you are. And what I usually do is I make sure that my tag is the width of that. I've got one here. This is another pocket that we'll be doing as well. But this is that pocket's a journal space as well. So there we are. That was one I did the other day. So we've got that one. Now with this one, I'm going to do book page all round. And I think I want to do this German Bible page. So I'm just going to get some, and I think that'll make a nice little tag to go in it. So I'll keep that out. I keep getting this pile system on my desk. So here's some of this German book page, and did I use that out? No, it was a book I used on that one. So again, I like a border, and I'll just fold that over there, and we'll cut that off. So that'll fit in there. So we'll leave that there for now. Nope. Do I want some of this on? No, I'm going to stick with the German Bible page for this. And again, I want a border. So I'm just folding that over. This one I will trim on the trimmer. Okay. I think, what will we have under here? No. Different coloured book page, I think. Oh, that one I've been. Okay, so I'm just going to fold that out of it, and so all I'm doing is I'm just making a triangle for that to go up there. I'm just going to trim it off. And that will go in there. That will go in there. That will go in there. Just let me have a look at it. Yeah, I think I'll leave that like that. Now, and I think I'll do this one with brown as well. So I'm just going to ink around these. Okay. And it doesn't matter whether you have that flap over there or that flap, it's just right, we're not doing them, we're doing that. So this needs to go on the bottom of here. Now, I've got some brown. Right, so we need to make a tag for this. Okay, so I've got some of this. It's the sanded there's my pencil. I'm just gonna, and that's about as far as I want it down, so we'll take that side, and I'm going to put this on. Okay, I'm going to round the corners on this tag rather than do the tag shape with my storyboard card. And again, Okay, so we'll just, and again we can just slide this into place. And there we have a nice little tag there. You can put some other little bits and pieces, you know, you can have little bits of tags. This one I'm just going to, I want it. So we'll put a grommet in that one. Grommet in that one. I think we'll put a grommet in that one as well. You could actually put a grommet in there and put a dangle, or put a grommet in there and put a dangle. I think we might do that, but we'll see. I would be able to, but I can't here. So I'm just going to put a wee key on that. So we've got a nice little dangle. And it's a bulb pin that I'm using. Okay, so we've got that. I want to put some ribbons in. That's the wrong drawer. Right. I'm going to put some ribbon in here. Now this one, I'm going to use this pink because with it having the cherry blossom and with it having the pink on there, I think it's lovely. And if you use a bigger organza ribbon, you get it to look like a bow. So just one knot. And then what I do is I tend to pull the side at the top and the side at the bottom. And again with that, and you usually find if you pull the sides, that tightens the bow up. And then I fold the bow over in half and I point the scissors towards the knot. And there you get that. So again, fold that over, point the scissors towards the knot, and there we are. Now how cool is that? Beautiful. I think we'll have this one in here, the gold one, because we've got the bumblebee. Now that the ribbon's got a dull side and a shiny side. Sometimes you can manipulate the ribbon so that it shows the shiny side. Sometimes you can't. I'm trying and I've managed it, I think. Yes. And that one I'm not going to put a bow in because it's not a big ribbon. I'm just going to do the like that, and I have a little lighter in here. I always have a lighter in my craft room, and it's mainly for ribbon and threads like that, and it just stops ribbon from fraying. But if you do, just be careful that you don't set it alight. So there we've got that one. And this one I think we'll have new. I've got some yellow ribbon. Nope. What about this? Nope. We'll have that, I think. Yes. Now this has got writing on one side, so obviously it's come off a gift box or a pair of pyjamas. Sometimes when you buy pyjamas here in the UK, they're packed up and they've got ribbons or, you know, something round them. And I always use those. I've got everybody keeping those bits of ribbons and that for me. And again, I've managed, no, I've not. It doesn't matter. And if you know, if the writing shows, it doesn't matter. Back in there. And keep your fingers out the way. And again, just melt the ribbon and put that in there. And there we have it. So we've done these two. We've got little labels and things on there. Now I've got a nice little, see, I quite like that, so I'm going to put that on, but I am going to ink round it first. And this is a die, and it's an X-cut die. It comes with a teacup. I think, I'm not sure. Okay. So we've got that one. And do we have any? So I'm just trimming these down. Okay, where's my, there it is. Got my favourite. Okay, we'll have that there. Have we got any bits of lace or anything that we want? So we'll put that over that little bit of ribbon there. And so that's on a little bit of ribbon. That's quite cool, I like that. So we've got another little bit of lace that we can use. We've got some pink bits and pieces here. Got a little bit of cheesecloth, and yeah, we'll just use the cheesecloth, I think. We've had the workmen here for the last couple of days, so I haven't been able to do a video with scaffolding. They've been rehaling the villa. They started about 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh, crikey. And they're noisy. Well, Cypriots talk very, very loud, and they always sound as if they're arguing with each other, but they're not. I was like, I thought there was a full-blown argument outside the bedroom window. Okay, so I'm quite pleased with the way those have turned out. So you can do them, you could actually do them with book pages. I don't have any book pages big enough to do this. At home I've got big dictionary encyclopedia pages, which would be ideal because I would glue 2 or 3 together, and then I would make a square out of them, and that would be brilliant. But yeah, so we've got that one, we've got that one, we've got that one. That's an envelope with book paging, and that's just from a kit that's coming out. I think it's gingham dots and lace, and I've got damask spots and houndstooth. So I hope you get something from this. They're easy to do. I mean, stop the video, pause it, whatever, you know, rewind it and things like that, and just decorate them how you like. As I said, you could put a grommet in the top, and how it sits in your journal is entirely up to you. If you've got paper pads, you know, the 8x8 paper pads, they would be ideal, and you could make nice little tiny ones with the 6x6. I mean, I've got loads of them at home because they were on sale once and everybody was using them for card making, and I've got a whole pile. So I know what I'll be doing when I go home. I'll be making, just folding a load of these up to decorate at a later date. So again, thank you for joining me. I do appreciate all your support. I appreciate all your kind comments. If you want me to cover anything, or if you've got questions, just ask. I will get back to you. I try and get back to you as soon as possible. Sometimes while I'm out here, you know, if the internet goes off, I don't always get back straight away, but I try. But again, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.